Hello, this is Atticus's channel. Currently I cannot get my camera to capture any video footage right now, so I will be doing a voice vlog, video vlog-like thing for now for my channel. I hopes to have some things up in the line as soon as I get it to work properly. So, to start off, I'd like to mention I had picked up a copy of Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords. This is basically Bejeweled mixed with role-playing, where you pick a job class, you have spells and skills, and you accumulate mana as you destroy things on the puzzle grid, while skulls or melee attacks, and you can also earn extra gold and experience while doing it. And obviously your goal is to destroy your opponent while you're taking on quests in the story and that. It's a really interesting game and a different twist, and it's one of those games that are a mix of two different types of game mixed in one, and it doesn't necessarily apply to everyone, but personally I'm really addicted to the DS version right now, and I highly suggest anyone to get it if you're definitely looking for a puzzle game that has a lot of depth to it. So, to start show off, I'm going to go and give a mini review of Silent Hill Origins. First, the story. Silent Hill Origins takes place before Silent Hill 1, so you're experiencing the things that happened before it, and, well, really, Travis feels like he's tacked on to the story, like he's out of place. Like, he just wandered there, or there happened to be a thing about his past, and then he leaves. It wasn't like calling him, or some sinister horror or something, or, I mean, there just doesn't really seem to be much point. I mean, yeah, there were two events that happened to him there, but, I mean, necessarily, it wasn't his fault, nor did he even do anything for the events to happen, as opposed to, like, what James's reason for going to Silent Hill was. I mean, James, if you played the story, you understood what happened with him. With Travis, it's just harmless, really. I mean, there's no real point for him to have to go there or anything. He just wanders in, experiences the events, and leaves. So, really, I'd say the story's really poor, so out of 5, I'd give it a 1. The gameplay. The developers, who isn't the Silent Hill team, but an American-based team, I believe they were somewhere in Texas. They did a system where you have lots of melee weapons and, of course, your guns and that. But your melee weapons break after several hits, which is kind of stupid. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe I'm destroying a giant-ass winch in, like, 6 hits. I mean, the winches you find are huge. They're, like, almost the size, they're, like, 60% the size of Travis or that, and you're breaking them in like 6 hits on enemies and shit, and that's just kind of preposterous. But all the melee crap breaks eventually. Some has long lasting, like the swords last a while and that, but they still break. And your guns work normal, and the rest of the gameplay is basically like any of the other Silent Hill games, and movement and controls and everything, with your flashlight and your radio. So I give that a average. You can walk with it, but I would have rather had weapons that just stay with me. Now, let's see. Let's talk about the graphics now. Obviously, this is a handheld, so we're not expecting spectacularness here. But I'd say the game's graphics are decent, really, for a PSP. You'll notice a few things here and there that might look a little odd, but I'd say overall it's really decent for a PSP. So I'd give that a 4 out of 5. Then Lastly, replay value. When you beat the game with special effects, like if you only used your flashlight under like 30 minutes, or you never use the map, or you never get hit or something, you unlock special costumes and weapons and things. But for actual replay value, there's only a bad ending in the return of the UFO ending, which was not in Silent Hill 4. And aside from that, there's nothing really new or new cutscenes or anything, so I'd say the replay value is very low, 2 out of 5. And aside from that, it's a portable Silent Hill, and aside from the Japanese Game Boy Advance novel, the first game, there isn't any portable Silent Hill, so that's going to have to do your fix if you want portability. So I'd say overall, I'd just give the game average 3 out of 5, really. But I'd say it's worth a playthrough, though. If, like, by now you should be able to find a real cheap copy if you actually own a PSP, or I guess you could get the PS2 version. I never played it, nor do I know its price point, so I don't really know much about that. I would hope it has maybe a few added things in it. And lastly, what have I been up to? I've been getting a lot of old PC games, updating my collection and that, since I got a new Vista computer, and I'm loving being back in the PC world and everything again. I've gotten Warcraft 1, which is one title I didn't own. I've been trying to look for that for a decent price and got a good copy of it, of the CD-DOS version, and it was surprisingly how easy it was to get to work on Vista compared to actually getting Spore by EA to work, which took 3 weeks to finally get working, as opposed to Warcraft 1, which I got working in about 10 minutes after opening the package in the mail and that. I'm waiting on a copy of Diablo Hellfire, which is a expansion for the original Diablo that is not a part of the storyline of the Diablo series, but it is still a Diablo game, and as a insane fan that always likes to beat all the games of a series, I went to go get it. And originally I did not know of this title's existence. It seems to be very common for actual Diablo fans to not know of it, because it was not actually created by Blizzard, but they let Sierra make the expansion, because they were busy with something else, either Diablo 2 or Warcraft 3 or something. Or Warcraft 2, I guess, at the time, or I'm not sure which one actually came first or such. But they were obviously busy. So, let's see, what I was gonna... I've also got the Frozen Throne for Warcraft 3, which was something I never played back in Warcraft 3 time period. I did Warcraft 3's original way back when it came out, but I never got the expansion and did it, and I got that. And yes, I have been playing World of Warcraft. Shockingly, I'm a Tauren druid, and I'm really liking it. It reminds me a lot of a Red Mage on Final Fantasy XI, how I can do so many different tasks and just multitasking things. So I really like that, and go from being a hero to a sub-tank to just soloing myself, killing and buffing and things. It's really good fun. Yes! I'm getting the Italian original 3 Alone in the Dark games. I only beat the original in a DOS format, but I don't actually own a copy of it, so that one will be an official copy I own, while the other two I will enjoy playing and beating.